Welcome to Coffee Having number 2. I'm your host, Echo Fan Grey Wolf. So, I had to go through the video before this video to make sure I got the right thing to record. So, we're going to talk about the Pretendians. As of 3 or 4 days ago, I had an incident with some Pretendians. Alright? And the Pretendians came at me hard. No diddy. Alright? So, I made a video that stated if it doesn't apply, let it fly. This is a picture. I think this is another picture. So a lot of people who might be native, I'm not going to take anybody's ingenuity away from them. So I took a picture of what mulatto meant in Virginia in 1705. Now the definition for mulatto in 1705 was someone who was a child of an Indian or the child, grandchild, or great-grandchild of an African American. This definition highlighted for mixed race people. All right. So somebody came at me because they wanted to show me that. Well, I made a video. No, we're not gonna watch it because it's like 10 minutes long or some shit like that. Why can't I stop it? Okay, nope, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. Get out of there. It's a long video. But yeah, this is me. Alright? So, that's for my personal notes. Just to make sure that it's there. Alright? Now, prior to that, I had made a YouTube about, these goddamn Pretendians, and I said, forgot what the fuck I said. I made a video though. I made a video, and Pretendians came at me. I mean, they came at me hard enough that my my TikTok might be getting banned soon. So something I said struck a nerve, and for some reason, it's okay for people to say bad things to me, and in retaliation, I'm the one that's in trouble. This has happened to me before on TikTok when I went after a black guy who went after some Asian chicks. And, these things happen often, man. And, all social media has its ups, its downs, and its clusterfucks. And this was basically just a clusterfuck. I'm part native. That bio in this fucking app has not changed since I got it. And yes, I am going to go and get my ponytail after this is done. So just let me get this out my face. But I'm also part black. And I have never denied my racial background in my fucking life. No. I even acknowledge the white part. Now, there's been debates, especially on TikTok. Mixed people, you got to be one or the other. No, we don't. Because we're mixed. We can be them all. Because we are them all. And I was trying not to give the Pretendians a bone with the video yesterday. And then some natives came at me and said, no, if you're black and native, you're mestizo. And I had to answer the young lady, said, no, ma'am, because mestizo wasn't a term in Virginia before the 1900s. It was always mulatto. Didn't matter if you were part black and part white. Didn't matter if you were part white and part Indian. Didn't matter if you were part black and part Indian. You were mulatto. And that's kind of one of the reason why I got that. Now, let me get that picture back up so that I can show y'all. You might not be able to read it. You might be able to read it. You're probably not going to be able to read it. But it's right there in black and white. First paragraph, right there, 1705. Literally states, so that you can read it. I'm sure it's in reverse for y'all, so you might have to put a mirror up. Or you can just Google the shit. And to specifically Google it as the history of the word mulatto in the state of Virginia. If you don't Google it that way, you're going to get a totally different definition. The AI overview will literally say the word mulatto has a long and complex history in Virginia, deeply entwined with the development of the racial laws and social structure, sorry. And then you go through all this shit, and I've read the video all the way to the Racial Integrity Act, because a lot of the Pretendians, they use Virginia. They've never been to Virginia. They're not from Virginia. And just like me, unfortunately, they also can't say Chief Hassanakak. I'm pretty sure I butchered that. But Chief Hassanakak is the father of Pocahontas. He's not black. And because of the black statue made by some idiot, they believe that Chief Hassanakak and Pocahontas was black. Pocahontas was never black. Chief Hassanakak was never black. They have always been Native American. The ones that you see today, the ones that the Pretendians keep calling Siberians, the ones they keep saying that Trump's trying to deport. Okay? So that's how we got there. But yeah, it is what it is. But from before TikTok, I've had this social media platform of YouTube. Had 2 YouTube channels. The other one's Kung Fu Havoc 1. It still exists, and you can go look at it. I don't have control over it, but you can still go look at it. It will still have in that bio Native American, the go-to tribe of Cherokee, black, and white. And on this one here, on this specific page, I've done videos that said, this makes me ashamed to be black, this makes me ashamed to be white. I've had one video and only one video that made me ashamed to be Native, but then I understood what happened, so I give Miss Rainbird a pass. And hopefully she's doing well now. And then once MMIW started, I've been going full-fledged on fighting for Native American rights. Even if I'm not part of that tribe, I've still gone full-fledged at fighting for Native American rights. And the Navajo Nation has been without water for damn near 2 years now. Alright, like 1 year, 9 months, and as of tomorrow, 30 days. I think tomorrow will be 30 days. Oh, no, as of today, 30 days. So, yeah, there's that shit. So they'll be without water 10 months come Wednesday. Need to let that sink in for all you Pretendians watching who don't have a bow and arrow, or a hatchet, or a tomahawk, or know any of the hunting ceremonies before, middle, and after. Anyway, I probably just threw them a bone with that, so sorry. But, yeah, I wanted to make sure I spoke to y'all on Pretendians. I am not going to make another Trump video today, unless it's on TikTok. But, yeah, he's been fucking up, yo. And, may God have mercy on our soul. And if you are a brown person, I will state this, unless you're already engaged in the military, because then you don't have a choice. You're under contract and you're going whether you like it or not. But if you are not in the military and you are old enough to sign up and you happen to be of the following: black, Native, Asian, Hispanic, Latino, or Mexico, the answer is hell no. Do not serve in the United States military. Don't do it. You just seen what this man did to the Navajo Nation because of code talkers. You seen what he did to Jackie Robinson. You seen what he did to the Tuskegee Airmen. He also took Mexicans who served for service or service for citizenship and deported them. If you're Asian and you're not aware that he just sent an Asian man home 2 or 3 months back for overfishing, you're betraying yourselves, people. That's all I got to say on that. Now, for you Pretendians, because you all voted for him, pick up your tomahawks and your bows and arrows. You guys go and fight. Let's see how native you actually are. Let's see if you're bad enough to on the motherfucking battlefield. Because you only come after your fellow Americans and you keep calling Native Americans Siberians. Let's see how bad you guys are. Let's see if you're as bad as the OG Navajo code talkers. Let's see if you're as bad as the real Apaches. Let's see if you are as bad as the Cheyenne, the Kickapoo, or the Comanche. Let's see if you're bad as all those guys. Because, the Choctaw had warriors. Don't think they didn't. Cherokee had warriors. Don't think they didn't. All tribes had warriors. And since you claim the 5 civilized tribes, the Choctaw, the Chickasaw, the Cherokee, the Creek, and the Seminole, let's see you go be Choctaw, Chickasaw, Cherokee, Creek, and Seminole on the battlefield for your great snow daddy, Felon 47. I'm done talking. If I offended anybody with this video, that's a you problem. I'm playing as nice as I can. I'm here. You get 99.9. Sometimes you get the whole 1,000. Thank you for watching.